Welcome to Real Bass Lessons. I'm fired up today to show you a little funk lick. I think you're going to dig it. I use it like a little fill. Actually, I use this lick. I've learned to use it with a lot of permutations and solos. It's a little lick that I stole from Jaco many years ago. Actually, one of the hardest things when you listen to great players like Jaco is you go, my God, where do I start? Well, I figured this one little phrase out and I've used it forever. Don't think I'm equating myself with Jaco, but I got a little piece of that language. I stole it from that Teen Town, you know, that lick there. It sounds like this. Here's an E dominant scale. Here's with the Jaco phrase. Sure. You know, E7, right? Let me slow it down without the scale. Sure, it's like a little tongue twister there. It's hard to figure out. Watch it. Play along with me. With the scale, 3 and 4 and. Sure, the reason I use it with the scale is I teach it. Me and my students practice it. We practice around the cycle fourths going. And so on. Cool, you can do that too. Let's get it going with a little groove here. A little bit faster. With the scale. 2, play along, play. Yeah. Up a fourth. Another fourth. Yeah, let's stop. Cool. Now you're going to have to practice that a whole bunch if you're going to learn this real solidly. But let's kind of fast forward and let's start looking at it, how we're going to use this in a little solo, okay? I'll just play a little bit, then I'll talk it. Watch. 2, ready, play. Yeah, is that cool or is that cool? You saw I was just using it as a little fill leading back into the root. Agreed? Let's do that a little bit more. You play with me and let's do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is the hardest part about learning any little lick or phrase, and that is you have to work it so you can play it in your fingers, and then you have to work it into a groove so it feels good, so you know when to use it. So again, there I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Sure, there's a whole bunch of other ways you can use it, but let's do that a little bit more again. Let's just get it to where we can make it feel like it's a part of a song. 2, beginning, play. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, watch this. did there was I used the same lick. Now I did move it up. I went up here. Right? I changed the order. Here's the normal order. Go back to here. You'll hear it. I did this. I added that. And then I did this. I went, There's our old tritone again. Look. Remember that from the funk fills? So I did it here. I'm going to tritone away from that here. Another tritone away from that. Let's do that a little bit. Let's see if we can get that working together. 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now I'm going to do it earlier because there'll be 2 of them. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Let's analyze that slow. Sure. Same thing. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Back to the original. 1, 2. I screwed it up. It should have been that. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2. By the way, can you see that I'm playing around where I'm starting them here? I'm doing some of them here. Or. Yeah, I'm just taking that little groups and manipulating it, moving it around a bunch. Hope this is working for you. I know it might be a little challenging. Obviously, you're going to have to slow it down and work this stuff out. I swear, people want me to hand feed them stuff. They're like, Jim, slow down. Show me every note. Tell me. No, this is how it grooves. This is how it feels. And how I teach it with my students, I do just like this. I just put this little thing on. I play to say, you copy with me now. Come on, figure it out. You got to do the same thing. You got to learn to listen and play. Let's play a little bit, and we'll start with the very basic one with the scale. Ready? Play. Now, just the open space. It's on beat 3. 1, 2. Here's the other one now. I'm going to do it on beat 1. Now I'm going to move it up here. Now I'm going to do both of them. Let's do that again. I like it. Now, if you'll practice it a ton, then you can manipulate it even further and you can start playing with the rhythm. Check this out. I'll keep the same sort of notes, the same shapes, but I'll start moving the rhythm around a little bit. And what I mean by that is I'll simply do, what would it be, superimpositions of subdivisions? Watch. So you see how I did it? I started, as opposed to beebo dobo debo da, I went and then started again. I went beebo debo 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 da. Sure, I just off placed where beat one was in a little pattern. Let's try that one more time. See if you can do that with me. Let's do that just like I did. Just this one up here. That's a good one with the 2. That might be enough for this lesson. Let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll do it. 3, 4. Here we go. Just the 1. Now both of them. You notice sometimes I change which note I end on up there? Doesn't matter. Watch this. We can even do it in a different spot and it sounds good because there's so much tension. Now both of them. So there, I stole my little Jaco lick and I manipulated it. Folks, when you work on something for years, and I recommend you do, you start to get it down and get it down and get it down, and it just starts to take on shapes. Well, there's a concept in music called theme and variation. I know you've all heard that. Well, you know how that applies to me in this type of music, in jazz or any improvisation music? And that is, if you learn the theme, oh, so much, I mean tons, you'll just start making variations. That's called improvisation. But if you focus on the improvisation and don't get the theme enough, well, your playing sort of sounds non-grounded. It just kind of goes all over the place. So no, just work with this lick and work with this lick and work with it. I mean thousands and thousands of hours. And you'll start finding cool places to put it. Fired up. Hope that helps. Let me play a little bit here on the way out. 2, 3. Yeah, fired up. Get into it.